Amazon Store Card vs Amazon Credit Card. If you shop on Amazon even a few times a month, you've probably seen these offers pop up at checkout and wonder which one is actually better, the Amazon Store Card or the Amazon Credit Card. Most people get this wrong, but here's why this decision can quietly cost or save you hundreds of dollars every year. And the surprising truth is, the best option depends less on Amazon and more on how you personally use credit. Today, we're breaking this down clearly and simply. No confusing jargon, no hype, just real-world explain. Confidently decide which card fits your spending habits, credit profile, and long-term goals. Let's start with the basics, because this is where a lot of confusion begins. The Amazon Store Card is a retail card. It can only be used at Amazon and a few related Amazon properties. You cannot swipe it at the grocery store, gas station, or anywhere else. It's designed purely for Amazon purchases. The Amazon Credit Card, on the other hand, is a traditional credit card. It carries a major card network logo, which means you can use it almost anywhere credit cards are accepted, both online and in store. That single difference already sets the tone for everything else we're about to discuss. Now let's talk about rewards, because this is usually what catches people's attention first. Both cards advertise 5% back on Amazon purchases, but the way you earn and use that reward is very different. With the Amazon Store Card, you earn 5% back in the form of Amazon rewards. These rewards are typically applied directly to your Amazon account and can be used toward future Amazon purchases. Simple, but limited. With the Amazon Credit Card, you also earn 5% back on Amazon purchases if you have an Amazon Prime membership. Without Prime, that reward usually drops. But here's where the credit card pulls ahead. It also earns rewards outside of Amazon, typically on categories like gas stations, restaurants, and sometimes drugstores, plus a smaller percentage on everything else. Most people don't realize this until later, but that extra flexibility can add up significantly over time. Now let's talk about approval requirements, because this is where many shoppers make their decision without realizing it. The Amazon Store Card is generally easier to get approved for. It's often available to people with fair or limited credit history. Retail cards typically have lower approval standards, which makes them appealing if you're rebuilding credit or just starting out. The Amazon credit card usually requires good to excellent credit. Approval standards are higher, and not everyone qualifies. But if you do qualify, the long-term value is usually stronger. Here's something most people get wrong. They assume easier approval means better value. In reality, it often means higher interest rates and fewer protections. Let's talk about interest rates, because this is critical. Both cards tend to have high interest rates. This is not unique to Amazon, but it's especially important here, because Amazon makes it very easy to keep spending. If you carry a balance month to month, interest charges can erase your rewards very quickly. However, the Amazon Store Card is particularly unforgiving if you don't pay in full. Because it's limited use, many people forget about it, miss a payment, or only make the minimum. That's where problems start. The Amazon Credit Card, while still expensive if you carry a balance, often has slightly more flexibility, better account management tools, and stronger consumer protections. Now let's discuss special financing offers, because this is one area where the Amazon Store Card shines. The Amazon Store Card frequently offers promotional financing, such as no interest if paid in full within 6, 12, or even 24 months on eligible purchases. This can be extremely useful if you're making a large purchase like electronics, furniture, or home essentials. But here's the catch that many people overlook. If you do not pay off the full balance before the promotional period ends, you may be charged deferred interest going all the way back to the original purchase date. You won't believe how many people get hit with this unexpectedly. The Amazon credit card typically does not offer the same type of long-term promotional financing. Instead, it focuses more on straightforward cashback rewards. So the question becomes, are you a disciplined planner or a casual spender? If you are highly organized, track your balances carefully, and know you'll pay off a promotional balance on time, the store card's financing can be powerful. If you are more likely to forget dates or carry balances, the credit card may actually be safer. Now let's talk about fees, because this is another area where people assume wrong things. Neither card charges an annual fee. That's a big plus. But the Amazon credit card often comes with additional benefits that don't cost extra, such as extended warranty protection, travel protections, and purchase security. depending on the specific version. The Amazon Store card usually lacks these broader protections. It's very basic by design. Now let's talk about credit building and long-term impact. Both cards report to the credit bureaus, which means responsible use can help build your credit. But here's the surprising truth about retail cards. Because they tend to have lower credit limits, it's easier to accidentally have high credit utilization, which can hurt your score. For example, if your Amazon Store card has a $1,000 limit and you carry an $800 balance, your utilization is 80%. That's not ideal for your credit score. With a general purpose credit card, limits are often higher, which gives you more room to manage utilization. Another factor is flexibility. If you ever stop shopping at Amazon as much, the store card becomes useless. The credit card still works everywhere. Now let's look at real-life scenarios. Imagine someone who shops at Amazon occasionally, maybe a few times a month, mostly small purchases. For them, the Amazon credit card makes more sense. They can earn rewards on Amazon and everywhere else, all on one card. Now imagine someone who shops heavily on Amazon, makes large purchases, and always pays off balances in full or uses promotional financing responsibly. That person might get strong value from the Amazon Store card, especially if approval for the credit card isn't possible yet. But here's where things get interesting. Many people start with the Amazon Store card because it's easier to get. Then they later qualify for the Amazon credit card. At that point, the store card often gets forgotten. This can lead to inactivity, missed payments, or accounts closing unexpectedly, which can hurt credit. So if you choose the store card, you need a long-term plan. Either keep it active responsibly or be prepared to manage it carefully when upgrading. Another common mistake is assuming rewards are free money. They are not. They only help if you avoid interest and fees. 1 month of carry balance can wipe out months of rewards. So, which one is better? The Amazon Store card is best for people with limited or fair credit who want access to Amazon-only rewards or promotional financing, and who are confident they can manage payments carefully. The Amazon credit card is better for people with good credit who want flexibility, broader rewards, and long-term value beyond Amazon. The surprising truth is that neither card is automatically good or bad. They are tools. The right choice depends entirely on how you use them. If you shop frequently on Amazon, pay your balances in full, and want simplicity, either card can work. But if you want flexibility, stronger protections, and rewards everywhere you shop, the Amazon credit card usually wins. Before applying for either one, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Do I pay my credit cards in full every month? Do I want rewards only at Amazon or everywhere? And do I qualify for a general credit card? Answer those honestly, and the right choice becomes clear. If this breakdown helped you understand the real difference between the Amazon Store card and the Amazon credit card, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We post clear, honest reviews like this every week to help you make smarter credit and money decisions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.